Hey guys, welcome back to More Than a House. I'm Andy.
And I'm Mark.
On this episode, we are going to talk to you about becoming an Airbnb host. So far, we've had a really extraordinary experience.
Extraordinary. So what we thought we'd just do a quick video because we've been hectic the last couple of weeks since we put out our last video, which was a walk around of our new Airbnb. We've done a full grand tour and told everyone that the B&B listing is finally live and that we're open for bookings.
We had an overwhelming amount of interest and support. Everyone was sharing and yeah, everyone had a really positive outlook on our little place, which was good because we spent so much time like working out what we're gonna do. Obviously then the flood come and like we still went back to our original like design plan, but it was very like we picked things that we thought would suit the place, and you never know how everyone else is going to respond to that, because obviously our style is very different. Well, just a little bit. We want it to be a little bit quirky.
It's not a typical home. People, I think when people look at this place, they're going to know it's obviously, yeah, a bit quirky, it's bright.
Yeah.
It's not too out there, but, you know, we wanted it to still feel like a shack. And I think that's what we've got. And yeah, leaving a lot of things like the pavers in here.
Yeah, we wanted
bright walls and stuff. So, but the bottom line is we had really good response, and we hope we're pretty sure everyone was genuine because we had a lot of people commenting on the pictures and the listing and the video and stuff that we don't know anyway. So yeah, they've gone out of their way to tell us how great it looks, and we're super stoked with
so sweet
everyone's sort of support on that. So
yeah. So one of our first things was obviously get it all set up, stage the house, and then we had the professional photographer come in. He was really good. We got a local guy. We'll add his little Instagram, and he came along and took heaps of good photos for us. So one of the main things they say is have professional photos in your listing. Even though phones these days are pretty good, they take pretty good photos.
It's 100% of our presentation, and I've come from the car industry, and I do the exact same thing. Every time I sell a car, I get pro photos taken. Even if it's a hobby photographer, it's still gonna be better than your photos from your camera, because you just do not get the angles right, you don't get the lighting right, and
I think it's actually about the little pixels or something.
The pixels.
Like the little things that
it's
make
about the presentation. It just makes all the difference, and we put a lot of effort into making this thing set and look great, and that's what stands them apart. Like that's what stands good properties apart from the potentially better properties, but they just don't present themselves well enough, and they look pretty average when you look at the listing on Airbnb. So we tried to pick light and bright, and he really showed that well in his photos for us, which was great. Then we jumped on and we had to write up our listing, which was Airbnb site's a little bit confusing. Like you can only go to the next bit once you've added your photos, then you can put your description in, then you can put about your rooms. Like it doesn't really show you all the options to you all the way to the end. Yeah, so you'll put details in an area thinking you need to let everyone know, and then we get to the next spot, that's where you put the next bit of next bit of information. So it is a bit hard to do.
But it was easier than we had read about. Like sometimes you see all these YouTubers or whatever, they're like, oh, this will be the hardest thing to do. It wasn't that hard. Like, yeah, we might have edited it a few times, but we'll probably still edit in another year. Yeah. Like, I think for now, it's working, it's good.
And of course, when we say Airbnb is only one particular platform, but it seems to be a pretty universal, universally used name now for B&Bs. B&B sounds a bit old school, and I think people think of a B&B as just being like, a very old school way of staying, but now it's just such a massive industry, and the amount of people that are running Airbnbs. So of course there's other platforms like Stays and Booking.com and all that sort of stuff, but for now we're just going to stick with Airbnb just till we get the ball rolling and understand and deal with some guests, and of course then we can decide whether we want to expand or whatever.
Yeah.
So far we've been live for less than 2 weeks and we already have 10 bookings. So we are like pumped on that, but also scared and stressing a little bit because there's a lot of little nitty gritty things that still need to be finalized, like right up until I'm pretty sure the last day I'll still be working on the place. A lot of them aren't super crucial, but they're things we'd like to get done. So we're going to still be tinkering right up to the last day. And we do have a combination of people that have found us through our channel, like directly or at least word of mouth. And also I reckon maybe 50% of those are just randoms that have found us through Google and Airbnb itself.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, we're really happy that the platform's working on its own as well.
And we got a few dogs coming in them stays. So we really, like, obviously you all know we love our dogs. So we really wanted this place to be dog friendly, which that is working. We have some dog visitors, which is very cute. Hopefully they have a good time too. Yeah,
definitely. So yeah, we wanted to have it dog friendly from the get-go, obviously knowing that that's going to open another avenue of potential problems, but it's worth it. Well, we hope it's worth it anyway, because a lot of people do look for dog friendly accommodation. We do ourselves. If we ever go away, half the time we want to take our dogs and stuff, so
definitely
yeah, so that plays a big role in adding to the listing, and people have been responding to that really well as well.
No, so far it's been really good. We've just been sorting out them last minute things like pots and pans and all this stuff that I guess you want to accommodate as many people as you can without having too much clutter. I hate clutter. I don't want stuff everywhere. And it's just going to be more stuff to clean. So we're trying to be very streamlined, but still have everything people could possibly need.
And we have been buying good quality stuff as well. Like a lot of our cookware and everything we bought is all really good quality. Luckily we got everything on the Black Friday sales, so we save a fair bit of money there. But yeah, we think we're getting pretty close, and we're really excited. So we're coming into obviously the end of December now. Our first booking is like on the
next week or the week after.
Yeah, so I think we're talking like the 19th or 20th of December. And then we have someone rocking up on Christmas Eve as well, which is
so cute,
super funny. So
I don't know if we should do something Christmassy for
we're going to have someone spending their Christmas here at our little place, which is kind of a weird feeling, because even though I'm not too merry, it's still a funny thing to spend your Christmas day at somewhere else. So
I love that.
But cool, we're happy that someone's going to be here and enjoy it. So hopefully they're going to love this place as much as we do.
It'll be interesting to see how long, like now we've got to get out the nitty gritty stuff, like our cleans, and how long all that's going to take, so we know how long to allow. We've done like a standard check out, 10 a.m, check in, 2 p.m. So that gives us like 4 hours.
4 hour window.
I think.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm sure we can do it then, but obviously we're going to allow travel time. We live 45 minutes away. So yeah, hopefully it's an easy process. Some people say it is, some people say it's not. Who knows?
We're lucky that we got a small place, but it is hard to gauge because at the moment we're still working on it. So we seem to always be cleaning because we're making mess every day because we're still working. But we have spent a few days here when we cleaned up for the photos and everything, and it did stay quite clean for quite long until we started working on it again. So it'll be another learning curve of how long it's going to take to do the changeover. So hopefully we can knock that over in a couple of hours, because once we get the swing of things and we're a few months in and we're confident, we'll then like to sort of outsource some of the cleaning to someone local who can help us maybe do every second clean or whatever, work in conjunction with another cleaner, so we don't have to be running up here all the time. So a lot to learn, but we'll nut it all out, and then hopefully we'll be smooth sailing by mid next year, I reckon.
So we'll update you in a few weeks on our first guest experience.
And also there will be a few videos of more of the renovations that we haven't actually released yet.
The bathroom that I was meant to do this week. I've filmed it all. I just could finish editing it. Maybe Matt will help me.
Yeah, there'll be a bit there'll be a bit more DIY videos coming out, of course, like usual. But at the moment, we're focusing on the Airbnb side of things because that's where we're at now.
And yeah, it's exciting.
It is, yeah. We are pumped.
Seems weird to be at the end. Like we got, obviously we weren't ever professional renovators or anything, so we just learnt so much along the way. We really loved the experience. Didn't love redoing it, but also it gave us a really good outlook that we can do this. And it was a lot quicker the second time because we did have that experience. We already knew how to do it from the first time. So this is just like that. It's just another step, another thing we're learning. And hopefully we enjoy it just as much.
So on that note, we will leave the link in the description below to the Airbnb app where you can see our listing and check the place out if you want to have a look at all the photos and all the details on the property. But also we'll leave some email details if anyone local does want to ever stay here. We are open to renting it out privately as well. So obviously that way it works out better for both the host and the guests because we both save money with obviously fees with Airbnb and stuff. But like I said, for now, we're going through the Airbnb app, but we'll also do some private stuff. So yeah, that's it for now, I reckon.
Yeah. Thanks for checking in and keeping in touch. We'll see you on an upcoming episode.
Don't forget to like, comment on the video.
Yeah, any tips?
Yeah, subscribe.
Anything you think we need.
And we'll see you all on an upcoming episode.
Bye.